Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here.
Yep, tracking well.
Well, that'll play. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Opting for the 5-iron. Well, at least it's on the green. That's the positive.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
From around 140 yards here.
Downwind on this shot.
Oops, this one's headed for the rough.
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
It was a solid shot. Out of the bunker and onto the surface. And if this can go down, he'll save par. Looks good off the blade. For the par. He's currently tied for 15th. Aggressive play here. Going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
That's some good golf right there. Even for the day. Going with the 5-iron here.
This one's heading towards the cabbage.
A bit wild on approach there.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Just didn't drop. And this one will be for bogey. Trailing by 4 strokes. We've reached the 8th hole.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Good choice. Go with the 3-iron. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And this is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Oh, that one was zooming past the hole. An opportunity to make a par here. Okay, steady now. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. In it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
That didn't look like their best swing to me. Sitting at 2 over for the day. Going with the 3-iron. Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there. It's a chance for a good shot here from the fairway bunker.
Not too sure what they were trying to do with that swing.
Time now for the fourth shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Time for the 5th shot. 5 shots off the pace. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. And nicely holed. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Luke, this is the spot where you either fail or shine. And I got to say, 9 holes left to put themselves in the top 50 to make it on the Korn Ferry Tour. Failing is definitely an option for this player.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
This would be a great up and down. A par putt on the table.
Looking good so far.
That's well holed. And now at +4 for the round. This hole is a par 3.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Second shot here on the 11th. Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is what they have left for bogey.
And a little slide down the standings after that hole. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're glad to have you with us as we kick off our coverage of this event. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, you know exactly how challenging these Q Schools are.
Luke, all the players in this field want one thing and one thing only, and that is their Corn Ferry Tour card. It's a massive accomplishment. Let's see how this all shakes out. The top 50 on the leaderboard will get their card.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. And here we are with the third shot. That did everything but drop. And that brings to an end that hole.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Welcome to this par 5 hole.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Oh, well played. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Job done. Let's head to the next. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
A little off the mark on that approach shot. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. And this one is for his par. This looks good. Oh, just missed. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
And that's the line, the sand. From the sand, looking to get up and down. Well, that's a beautiful bunker shot there. If he makes this, he'll save his par. That's a good sign of a player's character, Rich. Still managed to make something out of the hole.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee. Great recovery.
That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Right up in the canopy of the trees. Sitting at 1 over. Let's hope this one gets a good lie because it's heading towards the rough. And here we are with their fourth. 5 shots off the lead. Oh well, you got a chance to improve on the next one. Here's their 7th shot. 5 strokes behind our leader.